Okay, so when you first make a mask, you're going to pick up a mask mold, and then you're going to take some of this blue tape, use the blue tape, put your name on it, first and last, and tape it on the inside of the mask, because when they're all done, they're all going to look the same. So make sure that your hard work doesn't go to somebody else, because we all work differently. So once you have the mask with your name on it, you're going to get a table cover, also from the counter, some plaster craft, a pair of scissors, and you'll need 1 bowl of water per table. So before you start, you're going to cut some plaster strips. Because once this gets wet, it starts to harden, and you want to make sure that you have some ready to go before you start, because if you touch it with your wet hands, it'll just start to harden. And you can work with whatever size strips. This is probably too wide, so I'm just going to cut it a little bit smaller. You can also tear it. It does tear into like pieces, but if you want nice straight strips, you're going to want to use scissors. Keep your pile of plaster away from the water, because if you have your plaster right here and you're dipping it in the water, it's going to drip onto these and it will start to set and it won't be usable. So once you have a strip, you're going to dip it in some water and then just bring it straight out. Use your fingers like a squeegee. Get off the extra water, and you're just going to start to place it on your mask. I just start down here, okay, and I put it down, and then you're going to just use your fingers to smooth it out, because the plaster isn't in all of the tiny holes of the gauze. So you're going to want to kind of move that around so you don't have like a pimply looking mask when you're done with holes. And that looks good. Just get another piece into the water and squeegee it off. And then I'm going to put the next piece on, and I'm going to overlap it a little bit. You don't want a gap. You want to overlap it. And then just do the same thing. If your fingers get too dry, just dip them in the water. And then just start to smooth it out. Not too much, because you don't want to remove the plaster from the gauze. You just want to even it out so it will stick and it'll be nice and smooth. You're going to do this process over the whole mask, or if you have a different design, if you're only doing half, you can do that. If you're building something up over the top, what you can do is just see me, and we'll get that worked out before you start. And then you're going to cover the entire mask once, and then once it's done the first time, you're going to do a second layer. So you might get 1 layer over the whole mask done in one day, and you might have to do the second coat another day. But you want 2 layers, and it will be nice and heavy for you to paint. It won't flake apart whenever you're done. So it should look kind of like that over the whole mask. And then whenever you're done with it, you're going to put it wherever I tell you to, wherever that may be, and then let it dry for a day. Now, whenever it's totally dry, all you do is you're going to take the mask and pop it off of the frame. So it might look like this. It'll be dry. You just pull it right off. Okay, it'll be nice and smooth on the inside. Then whenever you're done, put your name on it with marker, and then you're going to be able to paint it using acrylic paints, however you decide to decorate it. When you're done to clean up, just take all your little scrap pieces, put them in the bin with the plaster gauze, and then you're going to take your water bowl and place it on the counter by the sink. Do not pour it down the drain. and then just wash your hands and you're done. That's about it.